Hope everybody got some lunch. I'm going to buck the trend, try the internet, and do live demos the whole time. What do you guys think of that? All right. So my startup's called Augie Labs. We've been in the industry building our product for 2 years. And I actually was listening to some of the other guys talk. If you don't yet know that you need video for your business, all of our stats combined can't help you. So go do some video, y'all. You're going to need it. So our goal is to make video accessible for everybody. We want to make it just as easy to make video as anything else. So a quick just check-in on the importance here. How many people here can write an email? Come on, you've been doing nothing. You can raise your arms, right? How many, who's made a PowerPoint? Can you make a PowerPoint? Cool, or a slide, Keynote. A spreadsheet, cool? Right, and now the #1 way to reach your audience, B2B, B2C, B2everything, by a 95% margin is, of course, one of those 3 tools we all know how to use, right? Isn't that weird? Like, nobody knows how to make video. In fact, what we've learned is more than 2/3 of businesses don't make video to reach their audience. Again, B2B, B2C, B2anything. And the reason is it's hard. So we're here to try to make it a lot easier. And our vision is to take all of the really difficult, time-consuming components of video creation out. I'll tell you what we've learned in the way. You know the one hardest part of making a video? Where do you start? Where do you start? What's the opening shot? What's the opening frame? What should the narrative be? What should all the things be? You might be competent, smart business people that have no idea how to make a video, and I don't blame you, because 2 years ago, neither did I. So I'm going to go straight into demos. Sound good? Okay, let's see how we do on the bandwidth. The first thing is I'm going to show you the newest thing we're building that we haven't publicly launched. This is the first time I'm showing it. So I'm going to need a little audience participation here. We're going to use something called Augie Storyteller. That's how I roll. I was on our public testing server. Now I'm on our private testing server. Here we go. So we're going to start over. What I need is someone to yell at the name of a kid. A children's name. What? Jordy. I need a pet or a hobby that Jordy might play. Soccer. A story about Jordy, a 5-year-old boy, sorry if I'm making assumptions, who loves soccer or football. And it's going to generate a script. And the idea of Storyteller, it's fun. I'm just going to be honest, this is not really for you as marketers. It will be when the technology's ready. We're not there yet. This has made a little story for Jordy. Oh my gosh, it's quite a long story. And we're going to be able to pick an AI voice for the story. Actually, what I'm just going to do, just for the sake of our conversations, I'm going to make it a little shorter. And now we're going to pick an AI video style. And just to show you what we've been up to, we've been easy for your story to come to life. So if you want, say, an analog film, I want something more creative than that. Let's do one of these kooky digital art ones, fantasy art. So he's probably going to tell her till the very end of our talk. I'm just going to leave this behind while it goes off and does its work. And conference organizer, or you run a small business or a large business, you create. And if you things from scratch. So we use this as our storytelling wizard, but we think about this from like, say I want to generate leads and inquiries. I'm targeting actually all ages, all over the place, in a uplifting way about the AI user conference, right? Because I went looking at the AI user conference website, they only had a couple of videos. So here it is, it's grab that web page, crawl the content, and now we're gonna go pick a trustworthy voice. I'm just gonna be moving quickly, I'll pick Adam. You can record your own voice, you can record the narrative, you can use one of hundreds AI voices. We've partnered with 11 Labs, I'm sure many of you are familiar with that startup. We've just tried to integrate it, so it's intended to show you that we can make this for TikTok or YouTube or wherever we want. Now we have a partnership with Getty Images that gets us access to tens of millions of premium content clips, all bundled within our subscription. So if you're making a video that's for commercial use, you'll want to use the commercial content. If on the other hand, you're making something like an internal pep talk or an HR training video, go ahead, you need to create a live demo, but I'll tell you what our technology does. We use the phrase, we turn your words into videos. What it's doing now is converting the script into a voice. It's turning the voice back cadence. And understanding how someone speaks changes the way of video into what we call shots. And then the last thing, come on internet, the last thing it does is looks at that storyboard, it analyzes the copy for what's in each section of the storyboard, finds a match through, if possible, your B-roll. We will automatically scan your B-roll and look for relevant clips using computer video technology to understand what's inside the video. The second thing we'll do is use stock media. So if you don't have a clip to represent huge conference crowds, I'm pretty sure Getty does. And then the third thing we'll do is when you don't have an asset, we'll generate one for you. So as you saw, we're done. We've given the video a clever title. Let's take a look. So the first thing we do is we show the user a rough cut. This is where we want to tell you, the user, you know, everyone use Midjourney and you get that extra thumb, like which they've solved, and Midjourney is awesome, by the way. But you all know the experience where AI doesn't quite get it right. We're pretty honest about it. We're telling you right here, we think we're about 2/3 right. And in fact, we think you're still going to need a few more minutes to make this video ready to go. So let's go in and take a look. And I'm just going to hope the audio works, and we'll see how it all goes. But this is our from nothing version.
Welcome to the AI User Conference, where innovation meets inspiration. Marketer Day is filled with game-changing insights and strategies that will transform your business. Get ready to embark on a journey to unlock unlimited potential and reach unprecedented heights. Our lineup of vision.
Okay, so generic version, not too bad, gets us on point. But here's what's so important, what our users really love about our product. As of this moment, I'm empowered to go finish my video. So what's the first thing I'm going to do? Well, I want one of their logos on here, right? I want the AI User Conference logo. I will say I cheated with one thing. I went and downloaded it because, you know, if I were the fit and one of those like funky little zoom out effects. And then the other thing I want, it's the AI Marketing Day. I want to use a segment of video for this. Like, this is cool to have the generic bit, but I want to use the real thing. So I'm going to show you one more feature we built here called our magic search feature. And so come on, live demo. If not, I'm moving on. For here today, oh, there we go. Of the stage. And I want to get a clip right now, insert that clip into my video. I need like another couple of megs a second for that to finish working. So these are all accessible pieces of clip stock that can be used to make your video. They all come with licensing rights predetermined. Now is find matches by the thousands that I can insert into my clip until it can be added. And we can do closed captioning. We've tried to make it so that in a few minutes, I'm going to show you one I've already done. In a few minutes, I can basically take a simple prompt from a simple web page. This was done for a colleague of mine's startup, and turn it into a 15-second TikTok ad in just a few seconds.
Welcome to Veredo. You have to do BVAs, but we know you don't want to.
All right. Am I switching to my pre-recorded ones? I think I am. We'll give it one more shot. One more shot, guys? All right, is it working so far? Are you getting a sense of this? Okay, all right. Then I like doing things live. It's just my thing. But I did download that one, so I have it. So this was my colleague recorded herself for 15 seconds in a microphone on her phone. We made this. This is assets from her website.
Welcome to Veredo. You have to do BVAs, but we know you don't want to. So let's automate it. We can get you set up in just a few weeks, and you'll never have to cut and paste data into a spreadsheet again.
And the point is being able to make anything. We use the term a lot, can you make good enough content? And I don't mean like, it's good enough. What I mean is this, your business needs to grow. Video is the way to do it. Do you need to spend $15,000 for a 30-second ad that's going to go run on Facebook to attack the local market to maybe generate like 3 leads? Or do you need a video every single day to keep up with YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Meta's algorithms so that whether it's your thought leadership or other kind of content stays relevant? And so that's what we've been trying to create with our platform. And so the last one I want to show you before I start running really low on time, this is what I was going to show you in the product, but I recorded myself on our 2-year anniversary, and you'll see all the picture-in-picture effects I did in about 10 minutes using our product.
Hi, I'm Jeremy, founder and CEO of Augie Labs. I just want to thank everybody for our 2-year Augie-versary. You know, when JT, Scott, and myself started this company a couple of years ago, we set out on this vision to really transform the way we think about video creation and editing. Our products progressed a ton in the past couple of years, from the duct tape and chewing gum hacked together version that we first prototyped to a production quality product that is serving users every day, making videos for their business, for themselves, for their schools, for their organizations, wherever they are.
So you don't have to watch me talk about me in the video. We'll move on from there. Let's go back to see if we can get a couple more things done with our demo. All right, it's still generating our video. To show you another example, though, a brand used us to make an ad. I will say this is a borderline edgy ad.
Who set out on a mission to find a reasonably priced stretch jean that we could comfortably wear all day, squatting at the gym, squatting on the toilet, doing yoga poses, dunking a basketball like Bron.
And hire actors or do things. In fact, their next generation, they're going to have their users send in little clips of their stuff and then make the ads using that. And so that's what we're finding more and more. Jordy's soccer story is ready to go. So we're all going to see this for the first time. I have no idea if it's going to be any good or not. I'm not necessarily going to bank on it. But as we download, as I said, it's a fantasy style. I'm just letting all the assets download so we can take a look at how we did. I will say this can sometimes trend toward nightmare fuel. I have some at my disposal if you'd like to see it. But let's give it a shot.
Once upon a time in a small town, there lived a young boy named Jordy. Jordy, only 5 years old, but with...
Oh, the bandwidth is low enough it can't finish downloading the audio track. So that's what's happening. But we'll watch the rest. We know it's something about Jordy and soccer. We lost a leg. Oh, now we're still rendering.
Where he would dribble the ball with the skill and finesse of a seasoned player. With each goal scored, each sprint toward the finish.
My hunch is Jordy wouldn't mind seeing himself as Thor or whatever else that was. But here's what's fun. If I didn't think this cell came out great, because I don't know why there's a horse involved, I can just click this generate button and it'll just go off and do it again. And so I can keep going over and over until I really get to the ones I really want. And go. So to wrap up, I'll show 3 more examples of it finished videos. The first one will be my investors' friends, my investors' kids named Charlie and Jack.
Once upon a time, there were 2 extraordinary brothers named Charlie and Jack. Charlie, a young adventurer at the age of 4, was endlessly captivated by the magnificent world of trucks, their mighty engines roaring with power. Jack, the playful 2-year-old, was a passionate fan of sports, every bounce and swing filling...
So that was the soccer style. This is a Yeti visit to New York City.
A mysterious, furry white creature emerged. With slow steps, the being ventured beyond its icy haven, embarking on a journey unlike any other. Its curiosity led it to a city that never sleeps, a place filled with towering skyscrapers and busy streets, Manhattan. As the Yeti wandered Times Square, it smiled at everyone in the huge crowds.
And for my favorite one, we'll go to Akash the dinosaur. And this was done for a friend of mine with a 4-year-old kid who loves dinosaurs and loves stars. And I'm just going to say this is on its way to being like chapter 15 of a story, because every day now they make a new one together.
Once upon a time, there was a little dinosaur named Akash who loved to stare up at the night sky, gazing at the moon. He even made up lots of animals he imagined in the sky, like a crab, a bull, a lion.
You can sign up shortly, but in the interest of time, let's finish her up. So turn anything you have into a promotional marketing video. Slice up your huge videos, make them smaller, make videos you've never had before, keep up with the daily algorithm. You can come to us with anything. If you have nothing and have never made a thing before, say, make a video for my business, drop the webpage in, see what happens. You don't like the script, redo it, try it again. It's all free to use at the basic state. Our premium clip library from Getty is a $40 a month fee, and the storyteller feature, when it launches, will be a per use fee. And if you use, write down that code, I couldn't get into the QR because I'm not good at that stuff, but if you use AIUC24, you get 2 months of free premium. Thanks to these guys for having an awesome conference, and thanks to you for being here. And a half. Anybody have a question? I have way more stuff I could show, but Q&A later. Thank you very much.